Yeah, everybody, it's your girl Babbzy in the building. You know 246-416, all these area codes. Go and Google them. You understand? I here with my boy Bajan Far Right, Adrian Green. We in the boiler room. This is a H2P media production. You understand? We gone from both here.
You know what you guys do, right? Is that you present intellect in an orthodox way
Correct.
for the Caribbean people.
Correct.
They're not accustomed to seeing intelligence packaged the way you guys package it.
Correct. Which is why I struggled in the beginning. You know, it wasn't until the Nation did an article. I mean, they were like, well, she graduated from chemistry. She works as a business analyst in IT. And then everybody's like, Babbzy, educated? You lie, Babbzy went to school? Because everybody said I dropped out of high school. So I just went with that. I never really came out and corrected them. But when I start talking about, I took the MCAT exam and scored in the top 1 percentile, and the people are like, what? So there's this belief that if you curse, you're unintelligent because you can't choose your words. But I'm saying to you that...
There's actually a study that was done that says people who curse more are more intelligent.
Gary Vaynerchuk. I watched this interview with Gary Vaynerchuk. You know who Gary Vaynerchuk
I know who
is?
he is, yeah.
Gary Vaynerchuk went to an interview one day.
He's this entrepreneurial guru guy.
Far right, I'm gonna say you have to watch this man. So he's sitting on in an interview now, and this man step up and he's like, I have a question for you. A lot of people don't like you, you know, and I want to know what's your strategy to get those people to like you. And he was like this, lean back in the chair. This is the dumbest fucking question I've ever been asked. Like the man on a panel with beer people in suits and thing, you know. The man's like, this is the dumbest fucking question I've ever been asked in my life on a panel. Why would you ask me that shit? Do you think I give a fuck who doesn't like me? I'm talking to the people who like me. That's your problem in life. Yo, stop this fucking interview. Like, the man was just like, Howard Stern. I can say that interview. A man calling Howard Stern. He's like, Howard Stern, I gotta tell you why I don't like you. Howard Stern's like, I don't give a fuck why you don't like me. He's like, yeah, but you need to listen. He's like, no, I wrestled. Like, he was just like, no. What do I have to listen to you? Who are you? What do I... He's like, are you Oprah Winfrey's brother? Like, what am I listening to you for?
You know, people is wonder, right? No boy don't come and tell me nothing. But I know there's one. This is how Sharianne Norris came in here. And she was like, you know, I figure I can be good with Far Right, but I figure I can got a problem with you, Adrian Green, because, you know, I know people is wonder, because I don't curse often in public.
Yeah, it's true.
So... hobbies like that
Digital marketing, he don't curse in public.
Okay.
But when I'm playing Jamma and he's filling in the blanks to the track, I'm like, oh, you was in the dance hall. I thought you was in church them times. How you know that song? You know what I mean?
So people is wonder. I know people is wonder why I would endorse Far Right, a Casa Bird like Far Right and a Casa Bird like Babbzy, right? And I feel that it goes back to what you were talking about earlier. That self-belief that a lot of Caribbean people don't have. That belief that you must package yourself in a way other than how you are in order for people to accept you so you can be successful. And that holds a lot of us back.
But the thing is, I trust the Far Right more than I trust Sister Scantlebury in church on Sunday. Because Saturday night when she was with the pastors, the pastor sleeping with him because the wife was setting up for church the next morning, so she sneaked by.
Pastor Stewart.
Right? And then she coming in church and waving to the pastor's wife the next morning, knowing she slept with her husband the night before. You faking. So you could be in church every single Sunday. You a hypocrite and you a fake. But Far Right gonna tell me if he don't like me. Far Right gonna tell me if he like me. Far Right gonna tell me if he don't agree with something that I say. He gonna tell me if he does agree. So a person like him is gonna be way better than Sister Scantlebury going to the church who talking about me cursing, but telling the pastor to pull her hair harder and slam her harder. Like, she's saying the same things I'm saying, but she's just doing it and hiding. So the thing with me is I'm going to do what I feel to do. I might not do everything publicly, right? Kevin and I have a very private relationship, but it's not secret. So you know that as my fiance, we're together. We're not public, though. We don't discuss like things that we do in private. So people don't understand that if I am a blogger and I feel like crying, I cry on a blog like about a month ago. First time I ever cry on a blog because I did talking about the people abusing my mom and my dad because of blogging and how guilty that
People
I.
have been abusing your parents
Oh
because of
yeah,
your blog?
People's got a family, people's got anybody to speak at anybody.
This last beef that I was having with the some of the people in Grenada, they went on my father Facebook page and was like, Babbzy mother is a whore, get a DNA test for Babbzy.
You lie.
So which is why yesterday I let go the beast, because I was like, you've now taken this to a next level. And my mom and my dad are innocent in all of this. And if you know the woman my mother is, you would never, your mother, all of the women in your ancestry, for you to even make a comment like that, you don't know half the woman my mother is. You will never, if you combine all the women in your family, would never amount to the woman that my mother is. Don't ever disrespect my mother or my father, boy.
But that's the thing with people, when they can't get at you,
Yeah.
they feel like they can't get at you, they think like, oh, look, you know what, let me see if I can pull out. If you're responding to them, they're going to pull out something else. Like if you was in my state, they will go, like your little daughters, you know them as your treasures. They will try to get at your daughter. So then you'll be like, yeah, no, boy, got to rush in defense of my family. So they know there's coming that negative, that energy bears that them just come and tell themselves that, look, they got to get you by any means necessary. Me as a person, like, I just really take that hiatus and step back off of blogging. I tell myself, let me see how it is first before I start talking about it. It give me that amount of time where that you went through so much, that I see so much, and know so much. That if I really rap, I remember man tell me, yo man, for when we was in the rock, it was hard like, Chief, let me gradually get back into my thing. I don't force my hand. And last night, they get just part of it. It was supposed to be part 2, but they didn't get it yet.
But we do part 2 tomorrow.
You can do that.
We do part 2 tomorrow.
Listen, Babbzy, I'm looking forward to it. It's been great to have you here in the boiler room, man.
Before I go though, I
Yes.
want to clarify something. Something that was said on the boiler room a couple of weeks ago by Admiral Nelson. Just wanted to make something clear because I don't like when people put out miscommunication, especially associated with my name. Could ignore it, but I want to address it. When I went on festival stage, and I had the whole episode with Admiral Nelson. So I know you guys were talking about his episode with Hollaback, right? And he sat here and he said that I did a status 2 weeks before I got to Barbados, and he was sitting and waiting for me. I want to talk about that quickly because that's a lie.
Yes?
Yeah, flagrant lie. He's like, I will take a lie detector. This is something I would take a lie detector test on, and I feel strongly about this because this is somebody who is in Bajan media, who's a veteran and is supposed to embrace the youth. And he took the opportunity to derail me, and it almost happened. And I want people to understand what really occurred. I was not invited on festival stage directly. I never knew Admiral Nelson until that same 2010 year when I went on festival stage, about a couple days before. And I have the receipts. I'll let you look at the messages. He had a big fight with TC. TC had called in. And I was staying with my friend Mario and Jesse Turton. They do UV. And we were watching this thing, and I was like, who's this man? And why is he dealing with her like this and whatever? And they're like, oh, well, they have history and whatever. The Sunday was Party Monarch, Soca Monarch at Soca Royale in Bushy Park. Dale Ford, who used to do the news at CBC, you know Dale Ford?
Yeah.
She and I had communicated for a long time through the blogging thing. And she introduced me to Admiral Nelson at Bushy Park that day. That is the first time I saw him in person or I ever had a conversation about him, to him, anything. The first time I ever heard of him was 2 days before that. And I will take a lie detector test to confirm that because I'm very serious about when you lie about me. Don't lie. Dale Ford was then invited to go to festival stage that week. And she told me to come with her to support her because we were talking about websites and the internet and crop over and a whole bunch of other topics. She was the invited guest, not me. So when I went to this segment and Admiral Nelson attacked me in this segment, my very first interview ever on television, I'm coming as someone's sidekick and I get basically ambushed. You know, to see him sit here and laugh and lie and be like, well, the interview didn't go well for her. that upset me because I'm a rookie in the business. You know, I had my own platform. You lied and said that I said I was going to do something to you on your stage. That would make no sense. I would have gone on my own video blog and talked about you, right? As opposed to coming on your regulated show on CBC where there would have been people with mics and production. So I wouldn't have been able to Lego the beast the way I would have liked. You're lying. You saw me on the come up. You said, let me step on this person and let people know that I'm still king boss out here. You lied up to the Bajan public and said that I don't support Bajan music and that I said it's not to international standard. I didn't say that. I said that the international market is not gravitating to the recent winners, which would have been Kiomal, TC, and Anderson Blood, Foot on Fire, like Unleash the Beast, and some of them songs that just didn't resonate internationally. So Barbados was on a downswing. Don't lie, Admiral. You saw me on the come up. You attacked me. That's my camera, and you're lying. And don't do that. Be a man right now and just be like, yo, Babbzy, I was jealous of the popularity that you had and I stepped on you because I just was in my feelings. If you said that, I would respect you as a man. But when I see you doing these things to holler back and then coming back and being like, well, you should have seen what he said. Yo, if you are here for Bajan music, then support the youths and stop beating up on us when we trying to step out and come out. Because if Hollaback ever becomes the #1 artist in the world, like a Marshall or one of them, you're going to be talked about the things that you've done to a lot of these people when they're stepping out. Stop lying out here and stop trying to just, I don't know if you like this, if you enjoy this, but when you mashed up my blog and I quit because you made the Bajan public turn on me for a lie, it took a lot of guts to come back out here and win back these Bajans. So the nerve of you to sit here and ever lie and say that you saw me talk about you, which is why you attacked me, you're lying. You invited Dale, I came as a sidekick, and you attacked me, and you basically, then to sit here and laugh and be like, ha, it didn't go well for her, did it? How could it have gone well for me when you're lying and you ambush me? Don't do that, Admiral, man. It's been years. Be honest with yourself and be honest about what happened. That's all I gotta say about that. Because I'm very, he caused me to quit. So to sit here and laugh about that, bro, that's not funny. That's not funny. You use your position and you manipulated the people. And it's people like you who are leading the destruction to society and changing and influencing the people's minds who are gullible. Stop that. Use your position for something productive. Apologize to Hollaback and start treating these people coming up with respect. Because you know what you did to me, but we're still there on the gully side. You can't trouble we. Yeah. Anyhow.
Yeah.
On that note.
Thank you. Yo, don't lie, man. You know what you did.
It's true.
You know what I mean? And then say we talk now. We don't talk now. I've talked to you 3 times. I saw you at Reggae on the Hill. I waved because I was talking to Indian and you tried to duck out because you didn't want to say hi. I have witnesses. And you was like, Babbzy, hi, how are you? And I'm like immaculate and blew a kiss. I've talked to you 3 times. Festival stage, Bushy Park, and for 30 seconds at Reggae on the Hill. We're not friends. You sat here and say we talk now. We don't talk. You're lying. Don't do that. Don't do that.
For those of y'all who don't know what she's talking about, we had Admiral on the show.
You can go back and look at the video. You can go back and check it.
It was last week?
No, last week.
2 weeks ago?
About 2 weeks ago, yeah. They can go back and check the video. When he was talking.
Admiral Nelson was on the show 2 weeks ago, and he mentioned, and Farai mentioned it, an incident between Babbzy and on festival stage.
Right.
And Babbzy is saying, her recollection of the events are very different. So that's what she's talking about.
And I'm willing to take a lie detector test.
You got to check the Admiral
because
show
his version is a flagrant lie.
Yeah.
You don't do that to people.
I see you getting emotional about it as well.
Because do you know, like, even what I'm going through with Grenada right now, these people are attacking me for a lie, You know what it is to be attacked for a lie, derailed for a lie? Derail somebody for the truth and derail somebody for what they actually believe and what they've actually said. But to jump on somebody who's in the process of an upswing because you're jealous and then try to make it seem like, you don't lie. And I'm back, I'm stronger, I'm bigger, and you caused me a lot of problems. And don't do that now. Just be like, respect Babbzy, because all of the bad mind that I do, she still make it out. and let people know the truth about perseverance and resilience. Don't lie, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Because it took a lot to come back. Bajan's vicious. And I was hiding in Barbados because people was like, yo, you talk about weed. And I'm a Bajan ally. I'm a Grenadian ally. And these people beating me down, you know. And I'm on their team, you know. And one day they're going to say, Babbzy was really for us, you know. And we really deal with her vicious for no reason. And that is part of the reason why I'm changing my blogging. Because this kind of thing here, it don't make sense to be out here repping for people and these people beating you down and fighting you. It don't make no sense no more, man.
You're done.
Farai, always me and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm glad that one of the things I rate about you is you're honest too. Like, Babbzy, you came out here first. A lot of people feel you came first, you know.
You know me. I was always the one to always be like, yo, keep them talking.
Yeah, man.
I can just
I'm
keep
glad to see
following.
that you back.
Yeah, man.
You're in studio and production.
Around my
and
family,
thing.
man. You see the family?
DSLR and thing. you know what I mean? You know what I
Me
mean?
and 4K now, you know.
Run it.
We're running 4K.
Mr. Green, I love you. Raquel said hi.
Yes, Raquel.
A lot of the people
Mama J.
messaging
I
me.
want my style, but I want all my piece now. What I tell you, making a video to him, yeah, Adrian Green hot. I tell you, so why is
He's the boy
Listen,
room boss. I bounce to be hot.
Listen, you see this in the thing,
He
right?
just kill it. He just kill it.
I know, right? That I could sneak in some oxtail with Adrian, but you gonna give me.
You know
How
what?
you gonna give me?
How she know that?
You gonna give me?
You're assuming.
You gonna let me eat my oxtail though? You gonna fight me?
No,
though.
she said she can eat it.
People
You
assume.
ain't gonna fight me on the oxtail. He gonna fight me though. He gonna fight me.
Why you tell all without art still? But people, this has been another episode of the Baller Room. One of the best in the business.
Nice one.
The one and only Babbzy was in the building.
Inspirational Babbzy.
I
Yeah,
can't even
man.
add name. She put it down, she gas it up. We don't know. Me let she run, she rock it. People, me alongside Agent Green every week. Baller Room, and I don't know. Neil and Neil, we out.
Neil and Neil.
Done talk. Chief Babbzy.
Don't make nobody derail you in life. Persistence is to
Real
try.
thing. Yeah.
Hey, and you want to realize that Farai he ain't gonna talk for Babbzy, because you know when we got a woman in here, Farai's get very touchy.
The woman husband,
Babbzy
right?
brings she husband, right?
Yeah,
So,
yes.
even though that didn't stop you with what
Chief
going
of
on,
security in the building. Chief of security in the building. You take
We out, peoples, we out. Peace.
Right there, man.
I want to make sure everything is in check.
Right, and look, my hand was always above the table. Bless up, people. See you in the next CEO Town. Bad. Boom.